Ladies and gentlemen, the big charge by the TMC's Derek O'Brien amid the war over Manipur in Parliament. He claims the microphone of the leader of the opposition was switched off and Parliament has become a deep, dark chamber. That is the pitch that is coming in from the TMC MP Derek O'Brien. He claims that when the showdown was taking place in the upper house, the microphone of the leader of the opposition was switched off. Parliament has become a deep, dark chamber. The leader of the mic, as he was pointing out, was switched off, and every India party walked out in protest because he claims that the government is trying to censor the voices of the opposition. I'm joined by my colleague Pallavi Ghosh on the broadcast. Pallavi, the war of words only escalating between the India Alliance and the NDA as the showdown over Manipur continues. Now the charge coming in from the TMC camp that voices are being muzzled inside Parliament.
You know, if you remember, Ayushman, this is exactly what Rahul Gandhi would always allege when he was a member of parliament, that, you know, our mics are switched off and cameras are also switched off and we are not, our voices never heard and nor are we ever seen. Now, in the backdrop of that complete mayhem we are seeing inside both the houses of parliament, yet another allegation comes in from the opposition, and this time from Derek O'Brien, who makes it very clear through his tweet that this is unprecedented. In fact, it was on this issue of mics being switched off where the entire opposition has also walked out. And of course, the point that they are making is the leader of the opposition. Complete disrespect for that position, and mics were deliberately switched off so that he could not speak.
And also, Pallavi, it's charge versus charge at the end of the day. The government is making it clear that they want to debate all aspects related to Manipur. The opposition also saying that they want the Prime Minister to make a statement in Parliament. But at the same time, this storm of charges is only escalating because the opposition is now even bringing in the fact that while they want to debate, their voices are being muzzled. There is no breakthrough at the end of the day, even when it comes to a debate inside Parliament.
Well, you know, Ayushman, in fact, today when the chairperson said that he kind of appreciates the point being made by Derek O'Brien that it should be under Rule 276, we seem to have a glimmer of hope that finally there would be a discussion on Manipur, at least in Rajya Sabha, under Rule 267. But that hope actually faded away immediately because you had the chairperson also talking about Rule 176, Chidambaram raising an objection to it, and there was a complete breakdown of communication and a mayhem between both the houses. I think then the indication becomes very clear that it is unlikely that there may be a discussion on the Manipur issue because both the sides are now digging their heels in. Government making it clear the Prime Minister has already issued a statement. The nodal ministry is the Home Ministry, so why are you expecting the PM to repeat his statement? On the other hand, opposition says we do not consider the Prime Minister's statement outside the House as the right statement. He has to be inside, make the statement, and let's have a discussion on this. And not only this, they've upped their ante, and now in Lok Sabha, they want to move a no-confidence motion, which likely they may be done by tomorrow because they're getting signatures of 50 MPs, which is a requirement.
Right. I'm also joined by Charan Singh Sapra of the Congress Party. Mr. Sapra, is there any evidence to back the claim coming in from Derek O'Brien that mics have been switched off on the opposition side, or is this just political posturing to take on the NDA?
No, I don't think so. This is just political posturing, and this government is a habitual offender. They have been doing this. They have been silencing the mics of various opposition leaders, including Shri Rahul Gandhi and earlier also including Shri Khargeji's mic. And even today they have done this. This is a clear-cut example of authoritarian rule or the majoritarian rule which India is now facing. That's why the opposition parties, they have come together as India to fight the authoritarian rule of Narendra Modi and his chamchas. We will fight it out. We have a resolve in mind that Prime Minister should speak on Manipur, why it happened, how it started, and how the government is going to control
it.
Mr.
Sapra, why aren't you willing to hear the Home Minister out? Because the Home Minister himself has said that he is willing to debate every aspect of Manipur. Why aren't you willing to hear the Home Minister out?
See, number one, the government is not ready under Rule 267 or under Rule 184, which the opposition is demanding. And secondly, this problem is not a small issue. This is a larger issue in which the Prime Minister should show his concern. And what is the harm? Why the Prime Minister doesn't want to talk on Manipur? Why doesn't he want to commit something that he's going to stop the menace which is going on in Manipur? How are the division between Kukis and Metis going to stop?
But the home minister,
Manipur going to stop?
but the home minister himself can give you all those details. Why do you need the prime minister to speak in parliament?
Yes,
I'm asking you that question. That the home ministry is the nodal authority. Why can't Amit Shah give you the answers to all these questions?
I'm asking you why the Prime Minister should not answer when more than 200 lives have gone. Why the Prime Minister should not answer when more than 50,000 people are displaced. Why the Prime Minister should not answer when more than 50,000 people are homeless there. Why the Prime Minister should not answer when the BJP MLA has been hit and he's paralyzed. Why the Prime Minister should not answer his BJP MLA who's saying that this is state-sponsored arson. Why the Prime Minister should not sack the Chief Minister who has totally failed. The Prime Minister should come clear. He's responsible for this.
Right. So, and in your opinion, the Home Ministry, whatever Amit Shah has to say, it's irrelevant at the end of the day. You just want the Prime Minister to speak in Parliament,
yes,
because this is at the end of the day, this is political brinkmanship. At the end of the day, the Home Ministry is the nodal authority. Home Minister Amit Shah has said he's willing to talk, and now you're making these charges that mics are being turned off while there is no debate happening. At the end of the day, you're only protesting inside the well of the House. You put your points forward at the end of the day. Corner the government when it comes to any situation in Manipur instead of demanding that the Prime Minister speak. Riju Dutta is also joining us from the TMC. Riju Dutta, what evidence do you have that mics are being turned off on the opposition side? Derek O'Brien has made another stunning charge against the centre.
Let's go by facts. I was hearing, because I'm on the phone, I was hearing what the people are saying, that why Amit Shah is not enough. Now, I will answer that question categorically by fact. The visuals that came out of Manipur of two women being disrobed, paraded naked, and then further gang raped has shook the nation and the world, and the Prime Minister took cognizance of that after 77 days, and he spoke on Manipur for 36 seconds outside the walls of the Parliament. Now, this incident happened on the 4th of May. Mm-hmm. And the Honorable Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shahji, the nodal officer as per whatever the people are saying, visited Manipur on 29th of May. So when the Honorable Home Minister was in Manipur, he was unaware of the situation. The Chief Minister of Manipur or the other authorities there did not inform the Home Minister of these kind of atrocities being committed on women. So what locus standi does the Home Minister now have talking about Manipur and restoring law and order?
But at the same time,
demands,
right?
Can I finish? Please?
Yeah, go ahead.
We are not asking the Prime Minister to come into the Parliament into a slugfest or mudslinging. No, we are not saying that. We are saying the Honorable Prime Minister can choose the house of his preference, the Lok Sabha or the Rajya Sabha, and come and issue a statement, nothing else, just a statement, and then the collective opposition can have a discussion on it.
Right.